everyone! Today we're off to France, the land of romance, croissants, and some truly strange laws. It turns out that even a sophisticated country like France has its share of quirky rules that can confuse not only tourists, but also the French themselves. From train tickets for snails to UFO bans, France seems to know a thing or two about unique laws. Ready to learn more? Let's go. Let's start with the surprising fact that in French high-speed trains, your snails need a ticket too. In 2008, one Frenchman was fined for bringing snails on board without a ticket. They eventually let him off the hook, maybe because snails are nearly a national dish here. If you happen to land in Châteauneuf-du-Pape on a UFO, beware. It's against the law. This amusing ordinance was passed way back in 1954. They say it was a clever marketing campaign that put this village on the map worldwide. The French are known for romance, but kissing on train platforms is actually prohibited here. Railway officials introduced this law to prevent train delays. So, say your romantic farewells before the train arrives. France is a country of fine dining, and ketchup in school cafeterias isn't exactly welcome. Since 2011, access to ketchup, mayonnaise, and other condiments has been limited to encourage healthy eating. Now kids can enjoy ketchup only with fries. In France, they take preserving national culture very seriously. By law, 40% of radio music must be of French origin, and half of this quota has to be music less than 6 months old. French music is always in style here. Want to name your pig Napoleon? Not in France. This restriction was apparently introduced by Napoleon himself to avoid mockery. While it may be more of a myth, they say every joke has a grain of truth. In the small village of Leroy, you won't get served if you don't say hello or thank you. This law was introduced after an incident with a rude visitor. In France, politeness is serious business. In France, it's illegal to drink hard alcohol at work, except for wine, beer, and cider. Employers are also responsible for ensuring that any overindulged employees get home safely. French work culture at its finest. French law allows marrying someone who has passed away, provided there is proof the couple intended to marry before the tragedy. This law was enacted after a 1959 disaster, showing France's willingness to support even love beyond death. Under French law, parents can object to their adult children's marriages. This law was actually used in 2010 when parents stopped their son from marrying a woman they believed was only after immigration status. Once upon a time, every French household was required to keep hay on hand in case the king and his horses rode by. The law has long since faded, but it's still fun to know about, right? In France, you can technically write a check on any paper, even on toilet paper. The bank may refuse, but the law allows you to argue. Creativity is always appreciated here. If your spouse loves football too much or smokes excessively, this can be grounds for divorce. In France, infidelity can be intellectual as well as physical. Excessive smoking or time with a bishop can also be used in divorce proceedings. In order to dress like a man, a woman needed police permission. Perhaps that's why many Parisian women preferred skirts and heels. Getting permission to wear jeans wasn't exactly convenient. Under French law, trash cans and ashtrays are classified as weapons. Apparently, even street cleaners deal with disposal of dangerous items in their line of work. So, these are just a few of France's funny and surprising laws. This country sure knows how to keep things interesting. Tell us in the comments which of these laws you found the strangest. And don't forget to subscribe so you won't miss more unusual laws from around the world. See you in the next video.